on? Come on in here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me see if I can see. What's going on? What's going on? Uh, yeah. Today I'm officially a member of the UNIA government. Now, I don't know if a lot of y'all even know what this is. I will make a brief little introduction on what it is that is joining. Let me get these invites up because we need this. The best way we talk about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We say a lot of things. What's knowledge? Wisdom encourage to apply that you get. So, being said, we sit here and say what we want for our people, but a lot of us, we refuse to take the steps. We refuse to take the steps to apply the knowledge that we get. So, let me get these papers over here. Okay. What's going on, Jason? Y'all see this? I am officially a member of the UNIAACL. What do this stands for? It stands for Universal, hear me out, it stands for Universal, which means everybody. Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League. Now, see, an active member. Now, what is this? Now, assuming that, some of y'all don't know what this is us starting up our own government. This was funded by none other than Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? The red, black, and green. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. The only way things are going to actually get better, or any type of change to happen within this earthly realm, is that we have to be in control of our own things. We have to start up our own government, or be a part of an existing government, that's ran by our people for all the righteous benefits. So our whole objective, let me get this other paper right here, because we actually have objects and aims, which is I'm about to discuss right now. Our objective and aim of starting up our own government of this UNIAACL, okay? The objectives and aim of the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League shall be to establish a universal organization amongst the race. So that's what this whole UNIAACL that Marcus Garvey even started up. This is why he started it up. He started it up because he wanted us to start up an organization amongst the race to promote the spirit of pride and love, to reclaim the fallen, to administer to and assist the needy, to assist in the development of independent Negroes, nations, and communities, to establish commissionaries of agencies in the principal countries and cities of the world for the representation and protection of all Negroes, irrespective of nationality, to promote a consensuous spiritual worship amongst the native tribes, which is nations of Africa, to establish universities, colleges, academics, and schools for the racial education and culture of the people, to conduct a worldwide commercial and industrial intercourse for the good of the people, and to work for better conditions in all Negro communities. Now, this is what we have to do. If we want any change, we have to be the ones that set that standard. We have to be the ones that start up our own schools, our own colleges, our own academics. You feel what I'm saying? Our own policies. You feel me? Our own laws, our own commissions, our own agencies, our own House of Representatives. This is what we have to do. And it all starts, and we have to do this because I know a lot of people say, oh, how are we going to do this? And, you know, it's so many people with different belief systems. All that shit going to have to be put to the side. We are going to have to come up under one umbrella, and that is nature of the red, black, and green, period, because that represents everybody. It don't just represent one African tribe. That represents us as a whole. Marcus Garvey created the red, black, and green flag so it can represent Negroes as a whole, because we don't have a flag that represents us as a whole. When you go to Africa and you look at all these other, you know what I'm saying, even in our African shits today, look at all of the different flags that they have. We not up under one common umbrella. So that one common umbrella is going to be the red, black, and green, the nature of the red, black, and green. And we have to stand on that. Most definitely, that's black power. Most definitely, we have to. We have to start up our own shit. Now, next I'm going to read you this, because all of this is important. Being a part of this UNIA ACL, we have our own pledge. Now, I know y'all see, you know, the pledges of allegiance and all that stuff. We have our own pledge, and I'm about to read it to y'all. This is what Marcus Garvey created for us. I commit, this is our pledge. I commit my body, mind, and spirit to the protection and defense of the red, black, and green. I dedicate my life to the redemption of Mother Africa and the liberation of her scattered black children. I accept for myself and my descendants the teachings of the universal African nationalism, and promise that our children will be instilled with the purpose and knowledge of themselves as African people in order that the cause of our struggle will never falter nor fail until all black people are free and united under one God, one aim, one destiny. Now, when they say one God, that one God is going to be nature. Because we can't sit here, nobody can argue or debate on nature. Nobody can argue and say that we don't need the sun in the sky. Nobody can argue and say we don't need the trees outside. Nobody can argue and say we don't need the plant life. So when this pledge, when we say one God, one aim, one destiny, that one God is going to be nature. Because we all need it. The aim is going to be what I just told y'all, the liberation of our people and of the motherland. The destiny is for us to be prosperous, like we was in ancient time. So that's one God, one aim, one destiny. And niggas going to have to get on the court with that. You're going to have to get on the court with that. So if anybody want to join the UNICA, the UNIA ACL, I don't know what state y'all stay in, but I don't know, y'all can see if they got a organization out there. If they don't, you can go on the internet and type in UNIAACL.com and you can join in that way. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I'm in Detroit. You know, it's this place around the corner from where I stay. You know, I just so lucky they ran across them one day. They noticed me. I didn't even notice them. They noticed me. So that's what, all in all, what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to start up our own shit. There's no more talking about it. There's no more any of that. Also, We have our own national anthem. I'm gonna say that again. We have our own national anthem. Okay, so this is showing y'all all of the things that we plan on doing with starting up our own government. We are literally trying to liberate our people. This is not a game. This is not doing this for publicity or for likes. We are trying to liberate our people. And this is the best way for it to happen. We have to start up our own shit on every single aspect. Uh, I'm a read this. Let me see what this is. Okay, yeah, this is the national anthem. So y'all can go on the internet and look up the national anthem of the UNIA. Get involved, okay? We gotta get involved. We gotta tap in. What they say in the West, tap in. We gotta tap in to us being dependent. Us being independent. We have to, cause that's the only way things are gonna change. And like I said, me joining this African government has been the best thing that I ever did, because now finally we have something that represents us as a whole. And the UNIA ACL is that. It's representing all Negroes of African descent. You're welcome. We have to do this. You know, we can't go join a government, so we have to start up our own. And that's the whole purpose of why I joined, because it's time to start up our own shit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If y'all want things to get better, if y'all want things to change, then you have to be the change that you want to see. You feel me? You have to be the change that you want to see, or else change won't happen. You have to be that manifestation of change. Whatever you want to change, just manifest it and it will change. It will do so. So, can I go over what I wanted to go over? Let me see. Also, when you join this, you're going to get your own customized African ID, UNIA ACL ID. It is. You can use it like a regular ID. It just, we starting up our own shit. We're not gonna use their ID. We're gonna use our own ID. We're not gonna use your economic system, because we're starting up our own. We're not gonna use your government and your political powers, because we're gonna have our own. And this is what joining this UNIA ACL is all about. It's about liberation of Mother Africa and her people. Whether you claim African or not, I don't give a damn. This liberation is for you, nigga. Whatever you want to call yourself, native, because that's still, native only means a nation. That's all native means. It don't mean nothing spectacular. It just mean nation. Okay? So, much love, Miss Diamond. Much love. We can go back in the beginning. If all I was doing, I ain't gonna make this long. Like I said, I just became a member of the UNIA and ACL, which stands for Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League. And this is the stepping stone that we have to take in order for us to reclaim our greatness, reclaim our land, redeem our greatness, and all of that is for us to start up our own shit. And I don't know what else more to say. All hail Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? Without you, brother, this would not even be possible. The thought probably wouldn't even came across the universe if it have not been for you. So much love to the honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. We're gonna get this popping, and we're gonna redeem our people. We're gonna redeem our land. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for hearing me. Go look up UNIA ACL, family. Go do that, and I hope to see y'all, in the near future, with me in a journey of starting up our own government. Peace, prosperity, love, happiness, black power. I love y'all.